This video is brought to you by WeGotSoccer.com, offering all the latest soccer gear at everyday low prices. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for 10% off any order, plus free shipping within the US on any order of $75 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feed video of the Adidas F50 adizero miCoach 2 in leather in the brand new metallic silver, black, and joy blue colorway. If you guys could leave a like on the video right now, it would be greatly appreciated. Just so you know, there are no extras included with this model of the adizero. The leather variation comes with no extras, whereas the synthetic upper variation comes with an extra set of insoles. So just keep in mind that the leather model doesn't come with any kind of extras. As far as this colorway goes, this is the latest colorway to launch in the adizero miCoach 2, and I actually think it looks really good. As far as I know, or from what I've seen so far, this colorway is only currently available in the leather model, so you can't pick this up in synthetic. Like I said, as far as I know if that's going to change in the near future, but for right now, you can only get these in the leather upper variation. The colorway itself, I think, looks really good. You have the metallic silver taking up the majority of the shoe, and in person it actually does have a little bit of a metallic shine to it. Because it is on a leather finish, I don't know how long that's going to last. I don't know if it'll wear away after time. It might just do that and kind of end up being like a dull gray as opposed to being actually metallic. Like I said, it's slightly reflective right now, but not all that much. But definitely a lot nicer in person than I thought it was going to look. And then of course you do have the black Adidas stripes with the black sprint frame as well, which I think looks really good. And then you have this joy blue color, which is kind of a unique colorway from Adidas. I don't think we've ever seen this color at all on any of their soccer shoes. And in some of the pictures online, it looks like a royal blue, but in person and hopefully in this video, it looks more like a sky blue, which again, I think it looks actually really good. As far as colorways that have launched so far in the miCoach 2, I have to say that this one is by far my favorite. Really like how this shoe looks. As far as the performance of the shoe goes, I do have a full review already up on my website, SoccerReviewsForYou.com. So if you do want more information as to how the shoe fits, feels, and performs, I will leave a link in the description to the review page on my website. Also keep in mind I do have a video comparing the leather and synthetic models of the current adizero, so if you do want to see that video, you can go ahead and check that out, because I know everybody wants to know which one is better. I've explained this before, one is not better than the other, it just depends on what you like the feel of. If you like a more cushioned leather feel, go for the leather model. If you prefer a more barefoot, closer to the foot feel, go for the synthetic model, because they're both very good this year. As far as the leather upper on this particular shoe, it is made out of a Goleo calfskin leather. Goleo being Adidas' fancy name, it's the way that they treat the leather. No specific process, they just give it kind of a name, almost to trick people into thinking that it is a more expensive leather than it is. The leather quality, like I said, it's okay. It's not the best that you can get from any kind of high-end leather shoe, but considering the lightweight nature of this boot, it's actually pretty nice. Nicer than we've ever seen on the leather adizero. This is by far the best model of the leather adizero that we've seen to date. Really like the quality on here. It has some good thickness to it, and like I said, it's going to provide that nice cushion, naturally soft touch on the ball that you would expect from a natural leather soccer shoe. You do have the Adidas stripes kind of stitched in over top, which I was somewhat worried about going into testing on these guys. They're made out of a synthetic and feel kind of slick, but they don't really have any impact on your touch on the ball, and they're there more as like an anti-stretch mechanism for the upper, as opposed to just being there for looks. You do have a slightly off-center lacing system, as you guys can see here, so you have a slightly more open instep on the shoe, but again, for the most part, it's almost right down the middle and does a good job of securing your foot in place. You can see right at this seam here on both the outside and inside of the shoe, it transitions to like a synthetic material. Again, just to allow for a more solid fit in the heel area so nothing stretches out, and you're going to be left with a more secure fit in the long run. You do have like a synthetic leather heel liner on the inside, slightly texturized. And there are no seams this time around, so it's very comfortable from right out of the box. I'll give you guys a quick look at the insole that is included. This is the comfort variation of the adizero insole. Has like this very nice synthetic suede material on the top, really nice. It's not an overly bulky insole at all. I would call it more minimalistic. Single layer EVA foam, and then you have this one extra layer of perforated EVA foam on the bottom. It definitely does a job, but it can wear out fairly quickly from my experience. So again, a pretty decent insole for what you're getting. It's made more to be lightweight than comfortable in my opinion. As far as the construction of the sole plate and stud pattern goes, it is made of that sprint frame, the same one we saw on the last version of the miCoach Adizero. Has those harder edges, is a little bit stiffer, and overall does the job really well. This is part of what makes her the main reason why the shoe is actually so lightweight, both in hand and on feet, while still maintaining pretty solid structure and feeling a lot stronger than you might think it would be, considering how light it actually is. You do have that same triangular stud pattern that we've come to know from the Adizero series. Kind of provides that combination between conical and bladed studs, and actually does a pretty good job of providing some good traction while playing on natural grass. Again, this is a firm ground stud pattern designed for use on natural grass playing surfaces, not artificial grass, so just keep that in mind. You do have the miCoach slot as well, because the shoe is miCoach compatible. So if you do have the miCoach chip, you can slot it into the left boot and track your stats on the go. That's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion of this video goes, and I'll leave you to a quick weigh-in so you can see how light these actually are. One of the main attractions, if not the main attraction of the Adizero, is the lightweight construction of the boot. Everybody's looking for the lightest possible feel from their soccer shoes, and the Adizero has been known to provide that really, really well. Obviously there are leather and synthetic upper variations, with the leather one obviously being a little bit heavier than the synthetic model, and this time around there is a pretty significant difference between the two as far as what you can feel in hand. On feet, I would argue that the difference is not all that much at all. They feel both very, very light, but the leather one, like I said, it definitely has a little bit more bulk to it than the synthetic model. The listed weight on this guy is 6.1 ounces, so we're going to throw this brand new pair on the scale in a size 9 US, so you can see what it weighs in real time. And my pair here weighs in at 6.9 ounces, so 0.8 ounces above the listed weight, which is pretty significant considering that the listed weight, like I said, is 6.1 ounces. But again, as far as what that makes in difference of feel, as far as what you can feel on your feet, there's not a whole lot there. These are going to be very, very lightweight, both in hand and on feet, like I said. And if you're looking for a very lightweight soccer shoe, you're going to get that from the Adizero miCoach 2 in leather. That's pretty much it as far as the weigh-in portion goes. And we'll move on to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes fit. Alright, here's a look at the leather Adizeros on feet. And from right out of the box, this is actually a very comfortable pair of shoes. The leather, while it is brand new, feels nice and soft and is actually really, really flexible on this model. And really doesn't require too much break-in time to really feel comfortable in these shoes. Just keep in mind that once you have a couple hours of wear time in this model, it actually does have a fair bit of stretch to it. So if you do have a slightly wider foot, you're going to be able to get away with wearing the leather Adizero, in my opinion. As far as the width through the midfoot goes, it's not a narrow cut, but it definitely has a slightly tighter fit. And I wouldn't say it's overly wide either through the midfoot. So given that you're not flat-footed, you shouldn't have any issues fitting into the Adizero. Whereas through the forefoot and toe box area, being that it is all leather, it has a fair bit of stretch to it. So you're going to be able to get that custom fit, which is what you're looking for from pretty much any soccer shoe. I realize that this looks like it fits me pretty tight right now, but again, after a couple hours of wear time, like I said, the upper is going to stretch a fair bit on the shoe. Again, if you want more details on more kind of a more detailed look on how the shoe fits, go ahead and check out that full review, which you can find linked down below in the description. As far as sizing goes, I would definitely say that they fit true to size. I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit and the length is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I strongly recommend going true to size. That's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion goes, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing plus on-feet video of the Adidas F50 Adizero miCoach 2 in leather. Like I said, the full written review for this guy is already up on my website, so I'll leave a link in the description to not only the review for the leather model, but to the synthetic model as well. So go ahead and check those out if you do want more details as to how these shoes fit, feel, and perform. On those same review pages, you're going to find the high quality images of this exact pair, so you can get a better idea as to what it actually does look like in person, as well as find buy it now links with the best prices online, including some exclusive SR4U coupon codes to get you guys some additional discounts if you are interested in ordering a pair for yourself. If you are at all interested in seeing my comparison video between the leather and synthetic model of the F50, or even my comparison between the F50 and the MV9 from Nike. I'll leave an annotation on screen so you can go ahead and check that out if you haven't seen it already. If you guys do have any questions regarding this particular shoe, feel free to leave me a comment down below and I'll get an answer out to you. And if you could leave a like on the video as well, it would be greatly appreciated. If you did enjoy today's video and you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button for daily videos on all the latest soccer gear, such as future unboxings, comparisons, reviews, even some free kicks. So if you're not subscribed, like I said, be sure to hit that subscribe button for basically your one-stop shop for all the latest on all kinds of soccer gear. Other than that, guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, my Instagram is VujoJosh. Just like this channel name, you can go ahead and look me up, or again, the link can be found down below in the description. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.